All right, so we're back and ready to jump into another deep dive. This time, we're taking a look at a match that had everyone talking. Liverpool versus Brentford.
A real nail-biter. Decided in stoppage time, no less.
Yeah, had me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
Yeah.
And, a last-minute win like that has some serious implications for both teams in the league. So I guess we should just dive right in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so let's set the scene a bit. We've got the match report here, right?
Yep, got it right here.
So what really stood out to me from the get-go was how Liverpool, despite being league leaders, had such a slow start.
It was a bit unexpected, wasn't it? I mean, you'd think they'd come out with all guns blazing, considering the pressure on them.
Exactly.
Hmm.
But instead, it was Brentford who really took control early on.
Oh, absolutely. Remember that chance they had in the 5th minute?
Oh, yeah. That almost went in.
Yeah, if someone had just gotten a touch on that, it could have been a completely different story.
Talk about a missed opportunity.
Mm.
So what do you think was going on with Liverpool in that first half?
Well, if you look at the report, Brentford's pressing was incredibly effective. They were really disrupting Liverpool's rhythm, forcing them into mistakes, and basically preventing them from building any kind of sustained attack.
So Brentford, who were usually known for their attacking style, were actually the ones controlling the pace of the game.
Exactly. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? The report highlights their defensive solidity, particularly in midfield. Nørgaard was immense.
Yeah, he was a rock for them. Breaking up play, launching counterattacks. Really impressive.
For sure. But let's not forget, Liverpool still had their moments, Szoboszlai hitting the crossbar, Flecken pulling off some fantastic saves against Gravenberch and Gakpo.
True. It was a really tense back and forth.
It was.
Okay, but then things seemed to shift in the second half, right? It felt like Liverpool were finally starting to take control.
Yeah, they definitely dominated possession.
But even then, Brentford's defense just wouldn't break. I swear, Liverpool had a million corners in that second half.
Yeah, the corner count was definitely mounting. But Brentford's defensive structure remained incredibly disciplined. They stayed compact, forced Liverpool wide, and shut down any crosses that came in.
It's almost like they had Liverpool figured out,
Yeah,
So that makes you wonder, could Liverpool have approached things differently?
possibly. But you have to give Brentford credit for adapting to Liverpool's strengths so well, like how they dealt with Salah.
What do you mean?
Well, they knew he'd be looking to cut inside onto his left foot, so they doubled up on him whenever he got the ball. Shut him down completely.
Ah, clever tactics. But then, of course, we come to those final minutes. Talk about a roller coaster of emotions. First, you have McAllister's miss for Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, so close.
And then Alisson makes, two crucial saves against Mbeumo. Yeah, it looked like either team could snatch the win.
Absolutely. Brentford were this close to stealing a point. Really shows the importance of keeping your cool under pressure,
Both sides had their moments of brilliance. Alisson was so calm in goal for Liverpool.
Yeah, and Brentford, despite the constant pressure, just wouldn't give up. So resilient.
And then, just when it seemed like it would end in a draw, Darwin Núñez.
Oh, man, what a turnaround.
He comes on as a substitute and scores not just one, but 2 goals in stoppage time. It's like a recurring theme for Liverpool this season, right? Remember those other games where their subs clinched it?
It really speaks volumes about their depth, and how a fresh player can change the entire game dynamic in those final minutes. It's brilliant.
So walk us through those goals. What happened?
Well, his first goal, a close-range finish off an assist from Alexander-Arnold, was pure instinct. Classic poacher's instinct, that.
Yep, he was in the right place at the right time.
Exactly. And then, just 2 minutes later, he bags his second, this time assisted by Elliott, to seal the deal for Liverpool.
Amazing. But I'm curious, what do you make of Brentford's defending in those final moments? Did they just lose their focus?
Well, the report suggests that they might have gotten a little too focused on defending deep, which ended up inviting that pressure from Liverpool. And then you have Núñez's movement off the ball, dragging defenders out of position, and that's what created those scoring opportunities.
So maybe if they'd stayed a little higher up the pitch.
Right. They might have disrupted Liverpool's build-up play more effectively.
Interesting. This match really does raise some fascinating questions about tactics and how they can shift throughout a game. A single substitution, a tiny change in strategy, and suddenly the entire course of the match is altered. So for our listeners out there, what would you say are the biggest takeaways from this game?
Well, for me, it's a reminder that you can't write off any team in football, no matter the score or the time left on the clock. Anything can happen.
That's for sure. And it also highlights the importance of mental resilience, right?
Absolutely. Liverpool's determination to keep pushing, even when it seemed like they wouldn't score, is something to admire.
Definitely. And on the flip side, Brentford's tactical discipline and organization are a lesson for any team.
For sure, this was a thrilling match to analyze.
It was full of drama, last-minute heroics.
Hmm.
Just goes to show you, you never know what to expect in football.